Okay, for the second method, Terzaghi formula, which I think you're familiar with Terzaghi from your previous subject. Square footing. For the footing, the formula is 1.3 C times by NC plus gamma times by D times by NQ plus 0.4 times by gamma times by B times by N gamma. So here is the value, bearing capacity factor for the Terzaghi for phi 0 until phi 50. Phi 0 until phi 50 value. Okay, next one. Here I give you an example for you for square footing for clay soil. So for example, for clay soil, the properties here, you will have the cohesion or C value, and then for friction angle, and then unit weight of soil, what more? FOS S3, and then this is the calculation. So by means that, so for example, your soil as clay, so you can see or the friction angle of phi is 0. So for phi 0, if you refer back to the table, phi 0, the N gamma here is 0. So obviously this part you can cross. So the only data here by C and C gamma D or NQ. So this is for D, size of your pad footing. Gamma is the unit weight of sand. Okay, NQ obviously here one value, and then NC 5.7. So 5.7. But it's quite detailed here, which is you need to get the gamma and by the NC value. So if for example that your SI report doesn't give you more details, I think you can straightforward choose for method number 3. Okay, which is simplified method. The simplified method, which is the correlation between prop test and SPT and value, which is represent from Prof. Chin Funki from Malaysia. So I give here the simplified calculation, which is what you have MP point, point by point number, and then penetration blow, and then N value, CU value, and bearing capacity value. So this is the formula that derived by formula Chin Funki. Okay, for example, you have number of blow is 30. Okay, by this 30 value, you can get the estimated N value by times by 0.091 times by M plus 1.8. So you will get 4.53, for example. And then the estimated of shear strength is C. So by that, you will get 13.53. And then next one, I consider for QU 1.3 times by CU value, which is this value, times by NC. NC I consider by phi equal to 0, and C here is equal to 5.7. So meaning that 1.3 times by 13.53 times by 5.7, you will get 100.257 kilonewton per meter square. Okay, and then for example, you have multiple number point number 1, MP1, MP2, and MP3. So you will calculate more here to extend the table. And then since that this is the simplified method, you are advised to represent more of your data. For example, make it in Excel report. So label by MP1 until what? For example, here MP10. So each MP, you will have certain depth. So please calculate or set the formula for overall debt, depend. Maybe that at MP7 the debt may be up to 2.7 only. So please calculate and represent the data. So all the data at each debt, and then this data tabulate into by graph. So this is only by example. Okay, end of the slide. Thank you.